Greetings everyone, and Great here for another Advanced Wars by Web replay. So on bottom left side as the Green Earth Adder, we got Damifortune. Spawn top right side as a Blue Moon Jess, we got rebemaa, I think. Either way, let's get started. This is a 3-base map, 1 airport. This base has a long way to get the front line. Has to break through, open the pipe scene in order to get to the front line somewhat in a reasonable time. Both players do start for cruiser here for basic defense and for vision. Early recon. Just vehicles, of course, get plus 10% firepower. Oh, sorry, I just saw something. Another recon. So double recon by Jess. Adder has gone for a tank, which is good counter recons. Another tank here. 9,000 versus 8,000 income. Recon, reconnoitering area, does spot some infantry units there. This one could be spotted this turn. Out of range of the tank though. Another tank, infantry. So far, Adder has gone for triple tanks. Jess has gone for 2 recons and tank last turn. Recon does get into the forest there. Tank, infantry. There are also 2 comm towers per person, though these are very contestable, while this one's very safe. Tank does get trapped by a recon. Recon does hit infantry. Recon hits infantry and gets gunned down there. Interrupts the catch of this comm tower, very nice. Tank does hit the recon there, and will get machine gunned down. It does manage to strike another recon there, takes up both recons. 10 capture progress remaining onto this comm tower. It can easily be cleaned up by these nearby infantry units, like that one, from capturing it. Jess has got a nice core of tanks heading up north. Anti-air, recon, and infantry. He saw that unit there, so this comm tower will be captured by Jess, which is going to be very nice. Adder's connecting up this comm tower as well. Does spot this tank here. This tank's going to be exposed, will be hit by multiple tanks next turn. Battlecopter, recon, infantry. Jess's battlecopters, as she have deploys them out, will only have minus 10% firepower, which is not too terrible, since there's also comm towers to recover that. Jess took that tank down with minimal damage in turn. She still has 9 health on that tank. Adder cannot push forward this tank, get a retaliation shot on this tank here. Decides to do it either way. Pops a side slip, so maybe that's his plan. Anti-air hits infantry. Sends the infantry even farther north. Hits that infantry unit there. Hits that infantry unit there. Capturing up the city down south. Hits that infantry twice and captures that city there. Hits the infantry unit here, but this can still be interrupted. Anti-air artillery and infantry. Anti-air gets double tapped. Do now have a turbocharge in return. She gets plus movement range on her vehicles as well as a bit of firepower. Did a bit more than interrupt that capture. Tank hits tank. I think Adder may have been too aggressive that turn. Does get trapped there. Tank, and infantry. Hits the recon, guns down the tank, or recon. Since I sort of fast forward there, I didn't realize the battlecopter got boosted by the cruiser. Oh, that disoriented me a bit more than I expected. Tank, and infantry. Adder's about a full turn behind. So that infantry unit there. It's this one as well. Tank, infantry, and anti-air. 101 versus 88. Adder is falling a little bit behind, but nothing too significant at this moment. Can't interrupt this capture. Recon reconnoitering up north could be struck by the tank and anti-air, but it's out of vision range at the moment. Anti-air tank and commit space skip. Spots the recon there. Recon gets hit twice. This tank is in vision range, but will not be struck there. Adder could push for this tank here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Tank, infantry. Tank does strike the tank. Tank could strike the other tank. Very nice. With that, Adder got a pretty good grasp of the north. Infantry down south getting hit. It's a tank there as well, on top of his own city, so we'll get some repairs. Battlecopter, infantry, and recon. Turbocharge now deployed. Good strikes there on those tanks. That plus one range is really handy. Adder should know what that feels like. Adder losing quite a bit up north, a considerable amount. Taking up to a medium tank could be quite nice. However, Jess goes for a medium tank instead, and a pair of infantry. Pops his own side slip. Recon forward, in range the artillery. It's the infantry, not the artillery. It's the anti-air. Finish off the anti-air there. Anti-air hits infantry. We'll be capturing the comm tower there. This is going to be a secure capture. Right now, Jess is at 3 comm towers. A bit of a problem for Adder. Artillery gets a good strike there in tank. Tank hits tank. Anti-air. And gets machine gun a little bit. I'll capture some cities up north. Battlecopter, tank, infantry, and infantry. Adder follows up with another side slip this turn. Recon reconnoitering that tank. Interrupts the capture and loses the infantry unit in the process. Tank hits tank. Tank hits artillery. Infantry unit does not finish off. Infantry unit there does finish off. Tank hits tank. Hits the infantry unit there twice and captures that property there. Adder now has 2 comm towers, if I had not made that clear. Tank, and infantry. Tank hits tank. We have now another turbocharge available. Anti-air, infantry, and battlecopter. Medium tank has been spotted. Adder can get a first strike there with the battlecopter. It's probably a good course of action. It's the anti-air. It's the medium tank. Try and capture some properties. Gotta be careful. Don't park your battlecopter next to the cruiser. Medium tank, infantry. Pipe scene still not destroyed. Turbocharge now activated. Anti-air hits anti-air. Picks up the anti-air. Put some rounds of that tank there. Adder has his power available. Battlecopter hits battlecopter. Medium tank hits regular tank. Right now, Jess is at 22,000 income. Adder's down 16, so he's lost a good number of properties that turn. Did flip a property there. Pops his own power there. Tank hits tank. Battlecopter hits battlecopter anti-air. Puts some rounds into it. Tank hits tank. Medium tank does shake out the anti-air. Tank hits tank. Adder's trying to stabilize his flank. Needs some more infantry deployed on the field. Battlecopter, anti-air, infantry, and infantry. Hits the anti-air there. Making good progress down south. Neo-tank infantry. It's a tank there. Does get trapped. Except that tank there hits infantry unit. And again. Infantry, anti-air, tank, and nothing else. Hits the infantry unit there. Tank hits infantry. And there as well. Battlecopter hits the tank there. Medium tank hits tank. Infantry hits the infantry. And tank gets struck there as well. Good clean sweep there by Jess. Answer 113 versus 80,000. Adder's starting to fall pretty far behind. Both players have the power. And Adder's falling back overall this turn. Tank, and infantry. Tank, and infantry. Infantry, tank, and battlecopter. It's the anti-air. Jess right now only has 2 battlecopters in the field, both now are full health. And trying to flip this column tower there could be interrupted by this 9 health one. And by this full health one. In fact, could be fully stopped probably next turn. Adder's trying to make some progress up north to catch up these properties, but he's still pretty far behind. 16,000 versus 22,000 income. Battlecopter, anti-air, tank, and infantry. Size flip activated there. Interrupts the capture. Tank hits tank. Infantry hits infantry. Medium tank does not strike the medium tank there. Battlecopter hits battlecopter. Got Neo tank here really good for striking that medium tank. That's going to be a massive loss for Adder. This is definitely a good idea, maybe to really ensure that medium tank goes down, pop a turbocharge, maybe even save it for full overdrive. Sacks that anti-air there, hits the tank there, and just got the regular turbocharge there. Medium tank hits regular tank. Battlecopter hits battlecopter, gets gunned down by infantry unit there. 1 defense star, nails the medium tank very hard, and it's probably game losing with this going down like that. Adder has no real proper counter to the Neo tank at the moment. Battlecopter is more of a soft counter than a hard counter, in my opinion. Tank anti-air. It's an infantry unit twice. Alright, flip this column tower here. Both players are currently 2 column towers at the moment. Artillery, infantry, and saves 8,000 money. Or funds. Trying to clean up some stuff down south. Does get a trap up here. Interrupt this capture even further. Side slip could be popped in the field. Does get popped in the field. And I have no idea how he's going to deal with that Neo tank. He only has regular tanks nearby. And hits the resign button. This is Angrade saying thank you for watching, and on to the next replay.